So as we move forward, we want to assist you in coming to a newfound resolution that, of course, you're going to explore contrast. It's why you're here. You're leading edge creators intending to explore contrast. Without the contrast, you could not come to new expansive conclusions. Of course you're going to explore it. And of course you're going to see what you don't want. And of course it's valid for you to vividly see what you don't want. But in the moment that you're seeing what you don't want, you are rocketing a desire about what you do want. And everything that isn't physical you, the whole non-physical universe, source, that which you call God, your inner being, your soul. We can't find enough words to describe the whole of you that is now fixated on your new improved idea. Everything is over here in this vibrational reality. So now, been hearing about law of attraction. Law of attraction says that which is likened to itself is drawn. So you sent another rocket of desire over there, added to your vibrational reality, and law of attraction is responding to this vibrational reality in a new, more powerful, more vivid way than ever. And what that means is this vortex of creation, because of law of attraction's attention to it, is now bringing a culminating, a drawing together, an attraction, a magnetic attraction of all things necessary for the completion of your creation is not just underway, it's done. Everything's been amassed. The other people with the perfect attitudes, because the people that didn't match your creation weren't drawn in. Only what works for what you've asked for has been drawn here. Circumstances and events and people and rendezvous have all amassed. It's vivid, it's real. If you could see it, you'd be as delighted for you as we are. The question that this Art of Allowing workshop wants to ask is, where are you? And we want to say, often you're the only component not there. It's all there but you. And until you get there, it can't be your reality. So you could say, and we will say, your vibrational reality has created a reality that is ready for it to pop and hatch in your experience right now, unless you're beating the drum that doesn't let you. You're the only missing part, the only missing component to this creation. The art of allowing is you figuring out how to allow yourself to be drawn in, not make yourself go there. That's not what it is. This isn't the art of assertion. This isn't the art of motivation. This isn't the art of making something happen. Law of attraction is bringing it all together. You've got to allow yourself. You see, the other components have allowed themselves in, and you know why? Because they are a vibrational match to what you're asking for. So the property came, the money came, the other people came, the cooperative everything came. Everything came. You got to allow yourself there. And what might you do that would keep you from allowing yourself to go? Now, law of attraction is bringing all of this together. Are you hearing this? Law of attraction is bringing this all together. So someone not worrying about it, they got in. In other words, everything that you need for your creation, all of the financial backing already lined up, all of the buildings you'll need already lined up, all of the lovers you're looking for already lined up. Everything's lined up. Everything's not only lined up, everything's assembled. It's not just assembled, it's all right there. It's all right there, ready for you to let yourself see the revelation of it, ready for you to do what? To allow yourself to go. So what do you have to do to prepare yourself to be there? Stop doing that thing you do that's not letting you go. Stop noticing it's not done. Stop worrying. Stop focusing upon the things that are opposite of it. Stop being stuck in step one. Stop saying, where is it? Why isn't it here? What do I need to do differently? Just relax in the knowledge that it's all being drawn, including you. So allowing is about relaxing and trusting and believing. Allowing is about hoping. In other words, so here's the vibrational reality. You like that term? Do you get it? Conceptually, it makes sense to you? It's so vivid. It's so real. We want so much for you to see it, but you know, if you're not in the vicinity of it, you can't see it. You can't even feel it or hear it from us. This must just look weird. A vibrational reality, blah, 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 blah. If you are in despair, if you are in disappointment, if you are in fear, we know you can't hear it, you can't see it, you can't sense it. You're not getting any clues. You're not feeling optimistic. You're not getting any feeling of inspiration. You don't even want to get out of bed. You don't even want to think about it. When you get mad, you're closer, but you still can't find it. In frustration and overwhelmment, oh, you get an occasional clue, but you dig in and focus upon what's bothering you. So it's not very consistently good. If you can get hopeful, when you get into a consistently hopeful attitude about something that you want, now you're within range. And now, occasionally, you'll slip in. You'll slip in and you'll see a piece of it. And the more you see from your hopeful place, then the more you believe. And when you're believing, you're in the vortex. When you're believing, when you're knowing, you are the vortex. When you know it, nothing less than what you want can be. When you know it, you walk, you speak, it happens. You walk, you speak, it happens. People say, how does this happen to you? And you say, because I know. I know my well-being. I know my worthiness. I know with clarity what I want. Life has helped me see it. And I know that I'm worthy. I know my worthiness. I know. But meanwhile, hang around there, out there, and hope. That's fine. Hope's good enough. If you can get to hope on the things that you care about, hope will bring you in enough that you'll start seeing evidence, and then you'll start believing. And once you start believing, then you're in the vortex. Then there's no separation between you and you. Then the manifestation must show itself to you. But friends, there's one thing that we really want you to understand. We're not trying to get you to to allow yourself into your vortex because we want you to have all that stuff that's in the vortex. While we do, we want you to have everything that you've been asking for. We want you to train yourself little by little into the allowing place, because the feeling of movement toward the vortex is the sublime feeling of life working for you. We want you, even before you're in the vortex where the manifestation shows itself to you, we want you to enjoy the ride on the way to the vortex. Now think about it. As Jerry and Esther are traveling from Phoenix to San Diego, most of the way they're not in San Diego. Let's call San Diego the vortex. Jerry calls it the Garden of Eden. Let's call it the vortex. Let's call it the vortex. Except for that one bad refrigerator, everything's perfect. So here is this vortex, and they're on their way across the desert. But they're going to travel 400 miles before they arrive where they want to be. What we want you to understand is moving toward the vortex is the blissful aspect of life, you see. As you move from an attitude of hoping and trusting, hoping and knowing, hoping and trusting, wanting, hoping, trusting, this vortex that will eternally call you will give you the most delicious, breathtaking, vivid, tactile, visceral, delicious experience of life imaginable. And sure, you'll get in there and you'll revel in the manifestations. You will. It's so great to see something manifest that you've been wanting. But when it does, you'll say, yippee, for a minute. Because the process of life is going to always keep another vibrational reality out there before you. You are eternal creators of a new vibrational reality. And the living of life is the movement toward that vibrational reality. That's the eternal nature of your being. And if you get hung up for very long in an awareness that you're not getting something that you want, and then you turn that into the artful habit of beating the resistant drum, then life stops being fun. And you start wondering, what is it all about?